out who's here tonight. Okay, you guys came because one of my friends, and I live in Atlanta, and one of my friends, yes, told you guys to come, right? Are you guys all friends together? From what? Why are you all friends together?
We grew up together. We're all.
Your sister wives? Your sister wives? No. y'all grew up as good friends? Okay. And then what's happening back here? Do you guys all know each other, or are you just being cozy here tonight?
We're in a gang. We're in a gang.
You're in a gang? Do you solve crimes? Do you have motorcycles? Can I join? What's happening?
We run a nonprofit.
What's your nonprofit?
Hampstead Women's Club.
The what women's club?
Hampstead
Women's Club. It sounds like you guys get together and drink and call it a nonprofit. I'm taking notes. I'm gonna do this when I get back to Atlanta. We have a garden club. We call it the Garden Club. It's a drinking club. Yes. I have not gardened once. Not once, but I have been hungover every month. Every month I'm hungover. My husband's like, I don't think you can handle garden club. Well, it's not fight club. He's like, you come back with bruises. I don't know what's going on. Okay, what's happening in the corner back here? How did you hear about the show?
On Facebook.
Different. Did you see my ad?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. Oh, God. I spent so much money. Oh, God. Okay. And then the table ahead of you.
I just became a member last month.
Oh, welcome to the membership of the Why Not. You all can get memberships here. It's super cute. And the bartenders are so nice and friendly. Y'all are super sexy and young. It's fine. I hate you. You guys are so nice. And then, ladies who just came in, you guys are you moms? Did you see my ad on Facebook? No pressure. Did you see the ad on Facebook? Okay. Yes. How do you guys know each other? Long time ago, friends. I love it. And then the couple over here, are you just like always coming to the Why Not? You saw me at Dead Crow and you decided to come see me somewhere. Oh, thank you so much for coming, you guys. So I live in Atlanta, but I come to Wilmington and I will open for people at Dead Crow, which is a fabulous comedy club. It's a treasure. It's an absolute treasure. They get the coolest people to come here, and the people who work there are super nice. I'm so glad you guys came out tonight. I love when mom friends get together, and I mean date night's cool. No. I love when mom friends get together. I love my mom friends, but I don't like talking about parenting styles, because one of my mom friends posted on Facebook that she gave birth to her best friend. Thank you. Thank you. I'm worried about her. I think she has Stockholm Syndrome. Yeah, my children are not my friends. No, they have no money. Yeah, and they can't hold their liquor. And they're boys. Ugh. I don't even know how that happened, okay? I'm a girl. My mom's a girl. Y'all are not gonna believe this. Her mom is a girl. Her mom is a girl. I'm the last of my people. Now I have to live in a fraternity house. When they were little, I forgot to lock the bathroom door, and those little perverts came running in, and they asked me what happened to my penis. Rude. So I told them I didn't eat my vegetables. And it fell off. And they believed me. Because children are stupid. Yeah, some more than others. If you have multiples, you get the good one. And then you get the other one. Oh my God, have you heard the term that kid is an old soul? I have one with no soul. Yeah, there's no one driving his ship. One day he came downstairs to go to school completely naked, and I was like, "You gonna get dressed for school, buddy?" And he was like, "Oh, I thought I was." And And then I fast forwarded 30 years. And I'm like, oh God. When I'm old, for sure, this kid is gonna leave me in a hot car. Okay, so it's like a little weird having children, you guys. It's a lot of pressure. Do you guys have kids? Yeah, it's a lot of pressure, a lot of power. You get to name someone. You get to name a human being for the rest of their lives, unless they're good at paperwork. The rest of their lives, they get to have the name you give them. Okay, and I named my children in the early 2000s. I was wearing low-rise jeans, boot cut, with a whale tail, little underpants coming out the top, and a crop top, and I got to name a human. And when I'm dead, he'll still have the name. That's crazy. He's lucky I didn't call him Flip Phone, okay, or Blockbuster. And so if my older son asks me and my husband why we named him his name, and we tell him the truth, it's because we saw a commercial for a Volkswagen Jetta, and this guy hops out of it and he's like, "Hey Cooper, hey Coop!" And we're like, "Cooper, that's a great name. Let's name our child that." It's not. I'm not a grown-up yet, and now he's got that name forever. And it's not a family name unless the Cooper character in that story had maybe the actor was Method and had a family name for him. This is a lot of pressure, and so actually I want to talk today about family traditions. It's very controversial, so I have paper about it. Okay, family, holiday, traditions, and I hate to bring this up during an election year, but Elf on the Shelf. Elf on the Shelf. Who's doing it? Make noises. I can't. So it's so dark in here, but I can see you doing a thumbs down. And okay, if you don't know what Elf on the Shelf is, for 30 days, you do it.
I did it.
You had to do it. You were pressured by society.
We did it.
You have to put an elf and move it around your home, and it's watching you, and it's communicating with Jesus and Santa. It's a lot. It's horrible. Someone who doesn't know me well gave me one, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm never sober for 30 days in a row. What am I at rehab? What is this? 30 days in a row sober in December? Are you freaking kidding me? It's the holiday season. There's no way I'm moving an elf. And then our elf went for a ride in the trash bin, so that was what happened to him. He chose a silly place to hide. I don't do dolls. I don't like eyes following me. I already have the dog sleeping on the bed.
Oh, yeah.
And so I don't need any more judging eyes in my life, okay? When my husband and I are trying to get romantic and the dog's looking at it, it's not an HOA meeting is what I'm trying to say. That's just too much. Okay, so does anyone here love Elf on the Shelf? I'm not going to be mad at you. Make some noise with your head. Woo! Anyone love an Elf on the Shelf?
I don't like it.
I hated it. And I feel like I had one friend say to me, "Don't you want your child to believe in magic?" I'm like, we've already got Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, was the Tooth Fairy. It's too much magic. We have a magic kingdom in our country. Our country has too much magic, and now we've got a problem with conspiracy theories, okay? And I think I don't even think it's a correlation. I think it's a causality. Like, if you go to other countries, I don't think they're crazy like we are about make-believe. France definitely doesn't have magic. You guys saw the Olympics, right? You saw the opening. There was no magic at the opening ceremonies. I just feel like French children are smoking cigarettes all day, and it's like life is a struggle, and then you die. And they're not wrong. And guess what? France has 0 Bigfoots. So no Sasquatches there. I think it's working for them. Okay, this next one is about food, family food. Cream of wheat. Okay. Okay, so I grew up in upstate New York. Okay, I grew up in upstate New York, near Rochester.
Yes, actually.
I got Geneseo. I'm from Geneseo, and my grandmother cream of wheat and English muffins for breakfast, and then I moved south. And you can't go straight. You can't go straight from cream of wheat and English muffins right into biscuits and gravy. That's like going from Tic Tacs into heroin. Oh, I gained so much weight when I moved here, and I found out someone told me that they didn't know what cream of wheat is. Yeah, it's kind of like grits, but without the confidence. Okay. Yeah, like cream of wheat is not hanging out with shrimp in fancy restaurants. It's humble. If you have no teeth and no hair, like if you're a baby or an old person, cream of wheat's for you. Like if you're in a diaper, it's your cream of wheat days. It's right. Yeah, and grits are sassy. They're kiss my grits. Okay, grits. Okay, get it, girl. Grits is like starting her own business, and cream of wheat is starting a reverse mortgage. All right, are caught up in that. This next one is very controversial. I hope we don't start a riot up here. Okay. Anyone here fuck with tuna noodle casserole?
Oh yeah.
All right. Yeah. Yes. Okay. I thought my mother never made it, but I went to a friend's house and her mother made it, and I was like, what is? But as a child, and I was like, well, this is amazing. And so I was like, I will make it for my children. This will be a family tradition. And then I Googled the recipe. It's scary. Oh God. So it's tuna fine noodles. Yum. Can of cream of
Mushroom.
Oh God, soup. Oh, so gross. Mushrooms, are you kidding me? They look like slugs. They look you cook it, you cook a mushroom. It's a slug. It's disgusting. And you're creaming them? Not in my America. No. And then, okay, so I knew, are you guys Latina by chance? Okay, this is for you. I knew tuna noodle, I'm so in the dark. I know tuna noodle casserole is a lie because I was explaining it to my Latino friend Jose, and he's a chef, and I was explaining the recipe, and then he put it into the oven, and his face got so sad. Oh God, he got so sad. And then I realized there are 8 billion people in the world, and we're the only ones eating tuna hot. Yeah, yes. Everyone else is sushi, tartar, tuna tartar. They'll sear it a little bit. We've taken tuna all the way to tuna melt. Oh no. Oh, any other country, if you say the word tuna and melt in the same word, don't eat that tuna. No, that's not good tuna. It's going to get you sick, okay? So yeah. Tuna noodle, casserole, I don't know if it's cultural. I think it might be a problem. I think it might be a white trash problem that I love. Yeah, okay. And then, anyone here, make some noise if your tuna noodle casserole has breadcrumbs on the top. Clap your hands. No, okay, now make some noise if you had potato chips sprinkled on top, from a bag you found in a sofa that was in the garage under the cushion. It was already taken out of the family room because you had a teenage boy and you couldn't keep it anymore. So breadcrumb people, you guys are the aristocracy, okay? What does it feel like to have breadcrumb money in your family? Congratulations, you're old money. Okay, are we all still friends? Okay. I know, you think about, what are you gonna bring into your home that your children will remember forever, hopefully besides you having a nervous breakdown. And it's their childhood, they'll remember it forever. I don't know where I was yesterday, so it's a lot of pressure raising children. I'm raising my boys in the South, even though I'm from upstate New York, and I was hoping they'd get a fun accent about it. I thought they would, maybe get a southern, the Looney Tunes rooster accent. I do, especially in Georgia. I do believe we should repeal voting rights. That murders in Georgia. And then we got a problem. Or the redneck accent, Skeeter, Geeter, Geeter done. my gun. That's a good one too, but they just talk regular. I know, is this regular? Like, cat, no cat, these nuts, swish, Gucci. Like, is that normal? Is that regular? Okay, yeah. Like, what accent is that? Like TikTokwanese? Like, I don't know. I just know this generation's gonna be voting soon, and it's gonna be super sus. That's a thing the young people say. Thank you, one person for laughing, and you laugh too. Okay, so I live in Atlanta. I moved there for my husband's job. He works at Georgia Tech. Poo poo poo. And he works at Georgia Tech because he has a really cool job. He's actually an atomic physicist.
Wow.
Woo! Fancy nerd guy. And which is good because in college I studied musical theater. Oops-a-daisy. Oh God, I feel like a rescue. Yeah, jazz hands is not an employable skill set. My single friend asked me how I got a physicist to marry me. So I asked my husband, I was like, baby, like, what do you like about me? What do you like? And he said, I made eye contact. And I smiled. That was it. That was all of it. If you're single, go walk around the physics building at your local university, okay? Your milkshake will bring the nerds to the yard. And scientists are super sexy, y'all. They are. Someone who got a perfect score on the math SATs doesn't crack under pressure, okay? Yeah, they can solve for X and solve for your big O. Yes. I promise no matter how you did in school, you're both gonna magna cum loudly. I do want y'all to know though the musical theater nerd science nerd combo is actually the best nerd on nerd action you can get, because if you have two science nerds get together, the kids turn out God, smart but too smart. Okay, like have you ever seen Elon Musk dance? It was on SNL. His fingers were all hokey pokey, his neck was all loosey goosey. I was like, really, Elon? Self-driving cars and you can't nay-nay? And then if you have two musical theater nerds get together, the kids turn out broke. Oh my God, so broke, bless their hearts. They can dance, but it's gotta be right next to a pole. Did you guys think I was gonna say two musical theater nerds get together, the kids turn out gay? No, I wish. To get an adorable gay baby, it takes two alt-right conservative Christians. Oh, to get together. Because from what I can tell, God is sassy. Yeah. So far so good with our kids. They're both into science. They're like aerospace engineering and want to be a physicist and stuff. And I'm very grateful for that because my whole life I've had a hard time reading. I found out as an adult I'm dyslexic, and whoever is responsible for the way we spell that word is an asshole. Thank you. Yeah, and that word is so hard to spell. Do you know somewhere in the middle of that word is an X and a Y? In the middle. What kind of sick psychopath is trying to win Scrabble on the backs of the illiterate? And
Spell it.
right? And if anyone comes up to my adult face and tells me to just sound it out, Amy, just sound it out, I'm gonna punch them in their throat. Let's see what that sounds like, shall we? Oh, is that a silent K? Oh, is that a hard or a soft CH? Okay, so when you're dyslexic, you have all these embarrassing stories. And when I was in high school, I was in a musical, and we performed for like young elementary kids. And afterwards, they came up and they wanted me to sign their program. It was very exciting. And I accidentally signed all the programs for all the little kids. I hope you licked the show. and liked in high school. I was a junior. Oh my God. Like, I Forrest Gumped myself into sounding like a pedophile. I hope you liked my show, little kid. Now get in my van. So embarrassed. Is this constantly embarrassing yourself? My first job after college was in catering, musical theater, and I couldn't read and say the word Cabernet. I wasn't a lush yet, okay? And I kept saying cabaret. Okay? Yeah, some musical theater nerds people here. And my husband's like, Amy, Cabernet. I'm like, oh, Chicago. Like, no. Hey, Amy, cab. You're in a cabin. It's cold outside. Brr. You hear a horse. Neigh. And I was like, oh God, I need to make a baby with this man. Someone that patient and that smart is gonna help me breed the Mountain Dew out of my bloodlines. Yeah, and then we've had a good marriage, but we've almost been divorced twice. And people who've been married a long time are like, is that it? That's not enough. But the first time we almost got divorced was my fault because we're opposites. I am an extrovert and my husband is an introvert. So early in our marriage, what I did to that poor man was not consensual. Okay, yeah, he called it ear raping. That's a trigger word. Okay, you're not supposed to say that word. But he just took it, like the small guy in prison. Oh, bless his heart. I know, right? And then you guys, I threw him a surprise 30th birthday party. A surprise. 30 people flew in from all over. I hired a DJ. There was a dance floor for an introvert. I might as well have decapitated his mother while he washed. It was his worst nightmare. You know what I mean? Like, the person who loves him the most. Okay, it's better. It's better now. We a very nice lady, a marriage counselor, explained to me that introverts need to be alone to recharge their batteries, and it's always a very special moment in therapy when you realize, oh, I'm the a-hole. Oh, cool, my bad. Let's go to therapies on me. Put it on my tab. The second time we almost got divorced was his fault. He went vegan. Vegan in Georgia. You can't do that. He almost died. All the vegetables there have pork in them. Yeah, like the collard greens, the green beans, the Brussels sprouts. If you order a Bloody Mary in the South, what does it come with? Bacon. Praise Jesus. I had a baby in the South, y'all. It came out bacon wrapped. Even my Jewish friends in Atlanta eat pork tacos. Like, that's not kosher. That's carnitas. Like, what's happening here? Yeah, it's fun though. Okay, so we're very much in love, but it is weird living with a son. Is he an engineer? He's not here. We can talk about him. Senor Sanchez. He's an engineer. Okay, he's right here. So I don't know. It's like, I don't know if this happens for you. So it's weird living with a linear brain, an engineer, a scientist. My husband is way too tidy. Okay, it's not fun. It's not fun how he does. It's like living with a TSA agent. Yeah, he's always holding things up. Like, whose is this? Why is it here? If it remains unclaimed, it will be destroyed. One time he found my bra in our kitchen pantry. I have no idea how I got in there. I guess I was getting a cookie and getting comfortable. Boob owners, do you do this? Do you leave your bra around the house? Like, my favorite place is on the back But yeah, like when I do that, my husband gets ideas. He gets ideas. He's like, Amy, no, you're doing that wrong. Here, let me help you. Those are hand wash only. Not enough of you are laughing at that. I can see you all got some loose titties flapping around at home like a fish in a boat, knocking over toddlers, spilling drinks. Hanging baskets? Is that what you I love it. Okay. Alright. This is the weird part about my husband, who's very tidy. He cannot find anything in the refrigerator. Which is weird. He has a PhD in physics. His boss won the Nobel Prize for physics, and he can't find anything. And like the magic food box is his nemesis. Like, what's happening? He just stands in front of the open door, announcing what he's looking for. Orange juice. I'm like, who is he talking to? And then I'm curious. I go over. I find the orange juice. It's always right there. I'm like, here you go. Suck it, reader. If you leave me, you're gonna die in 3 days. Now that I've been talking about this in my set, my husband stands in front of the open door and he's like, I know this is the part where you make fun of me in front of our friends and strangers. Can you help me? So we did some research because we're nerds. And it turns out that women's eyes have evolved to be good at scanning. Yes. And men's eyes have evolved to be good at pinpointing and focusing. So I guess I should draw some boobies on the tartar sauce to see if that helps trigger some focus for him. I think boobies might inspire him to use his hands to move the food around Hong Kong, find what he's looking for in there. I watch nature shows, even raccoons can do that. I don't know if anyone here has someone at home that suffers from male pattern refrigerator blindness, right? But every time I help my husband find something, he says the same thing. He's like, oh, I didn't expect it to look like that. Yeah, and like, well, dear, when we first got married, I didn't expect all your hair to fall out. But I can still find you at the airport. Oh, poor balding husband, I know. He's fine. He's a physicist, and he gets to bang me. He's great. He has 2 Teslas. He's doing better than anybody here. No, I'm just kidding. No, I love my husband. I love him too much. I know this because I have pretended to like skiing for 16 years. Has anyone tried this skiing? You guys ski, this lie, this farce? You have to spend the whole day like this. Can you guys see me? Yeah. You have to spend the whole day wall sitting without a wall. Hovering is what it is. Ladies know hovering. Gentlemen, have you ever had diarrhea in an Eastern European country and you didn't want to catch communism? Yeah. And then you have to steer with your feet. Your feet! The whole time I'm like, feet, whatever you do, please do not Sonny Bono us into a tree. Yeah, my husband tried to gaslight me into liking skiing by taking me to a fancy resort, but halfway through the first day of having just like a non-stop grand mal panic attack, I was like, that's it, I've had enough. I'm just gonna go drink in the bar. Finally, a sport I'm good at. Thank you, yes, thank you. But they made a mistake at this resort. They put the bar right next to the helipad. Wow. Yeah. So I sat there watching medevac after medevac. another, meeting their deductible. Rich people, are you guys okay? Do we have any rich people here tonight? I know you don't like to self-identify unless it's time to board the airplane. No, I'm worried about the rich people. I am. I think they're very bad at vacationing. And I think it's because they want extremes. Like they want to go way higher than the rest of us, like Everest or space. Ugh, barf. I have zero interest in going to space. If I want to see what my vomit does when it's weightless, I will pound a bottle of Boone's Farm and visit my local public pool. The way the good Lord intended, okay? Or they want to go way lower than the rest of us, like the bottom of the ocean. That's sad. She's laughing, but that's sad. Yeah, I don't want to go there either, okay? I like snorkeling. I am a simple woman. It's $35. You can do it hammered. You get a little bit of extra money. Now you gotta go scuba diving. If you haven't been scuba diving, I'm gonna save you time and money because it sucks. It sucks so bad. My husband made me do that too. Oh God, it's cold. There's heavy equipment. They made me do math on vacation. Math. And if you do the math wrong, if you stay down too long, or you come up too fast, you and your entire family are gonna die. And then if you get on an airplane too soon after coming up, you and your entire family are gonna die. Are we having fun yet? Take some pictures. Hashtag blessed. I told my husband, I was like, look, sweetheart, you don't have to take me on any more of these vacations with you, okay? You rescued me, and now I'm an indoor wife. Do we have any other indoor people here tonight? Make some noise, make some noise. We need to stay together. We have, we need to stick together because the outdoor people won't shut up about it. Oh my God, they're all like, I like the mountains. I like hiking on the mountains. Whoop-de-friggin-do. I like my sofa. I like drinking on my sofa, okay? Where's my t-shirt? Thank you. And I have a special surprise, you guys. I had t-shirts made. And it says indoor wife, and then it has mountains, because irony is not just for Alanis Morissette. I have these from size small to quadruple large. I'm selling them. They're $20. I have a little table set up. Come buy a shirt after the show, or you don't have to. Just come say hi to me. Like, I am so lonely. I'm so lonely. Oh no, my son, my older son, went to college. Thank you, and it's the good one. So it hurts more. It hurts more. And I don't like having a child in college. It makes me feel old. You know, to be fair though, this summer my husband was diagnosed with gout. Gout, you guys, gout! There's nothing older than gout. Oh God, it's in his toe. I've got a limpy king. Okay, yes, and then it hurts. It got so bad and so big and throbbing, and then he's like, Amy, you're gonna have to be on top. He's not tricking me into being on top. No. I've got too many girlfriends who have slipped a disc being on top. Reverse cowgirl is dangerous. Don't do it. You're gonna fall off the bull. Yeah. So he's old. I'm not gonna get old. My husband's gonna have to get old without me. But I think, you guys, I've already had my first hot flash. Yeah. Hot flash. Hot flash. It sounds cute. It sounds like a TikTok dance, like hot flash. Not sweating your titties off in a Target. Like, it doesn't sound fun. It sounds more fun than it is. And then, I love her. She's gonna go, get me a drink. I'm just kidding. Yeah, it makes me feel. Oh, also, we're paying for our son to go to school, and it feels weird because I feel like I just finished paying for me to go to school. I just finished paying off my student loans. I'll tell you all how I did it. It was a 2-step process. Step 1, I made eye contact. Step 2, I smiled. My husband paid off my loans. It's nice. It's nice of him. It's sweet. But it's embarrassing. It makes me a bad feminist. Yeah, it's just, you guys, I'm so bad at making money. Have you tried it? You look like you're good at this lady is great at making money. You have awesome jewelry. Yeah, I can't do it. But you should see me spend it. Oh goodness, I'm a natural. I am a savant. I was born to spend my husband's money. And don't feel bad. The room got quiet. Don't feel bad for my husband. He has to work. He's a nerd. Oh my God, have you seen a nerd not at work? Oh, they're anxious. They're anxious people. They spiral, they centrifuge, they supernova. No, they have to go to work. He's laughing very hard. You have to go to a full-time regular employment for a nerd is like a hug, okay? It's like a weighted blanket. It's so cozy. Yes, they have to thunder jacket themselves into a 401k and health insurance. And then they're okay. They're okay then. So I'm part of the ecosystem. He makes the money, I spend the money. It's fine. And I didn't think this was gonna be my life, okay? I did think I was gonna grow up and be a strong, independent woman. That's what Beyonce told me. And that's what my mom told me. Yeah, my mom is a feminist from the 70s. She went to law school at Syracuse Law School. Yes, and she went when they only let 10 women in at a time to the law school. Why? Why only 10? I think they were worried if there was too many women there, they'd get the law books all periody or something, right? Some men are terrified of periods. So when I park my car in a sketchy neighborhood, I just sprinkle the dashboard with tampons. I feel like the would-be carjacker is gonna be like, no, not this one. This one's yucky. I give that to you all, okay, you guys? I call it my flow jack. Yeah. Okay, so I'm not independently wealthy from making money, but I do identify as a bossy woman, okay? I'm bossy. I'm not afraid to say it. You all got quiet. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy a pantsuit about it, but I like to meddle. I'm a bossy woman. Yeah, and then our culture doesn't like bossy women right now. They're like, boo, don't tell us our business, devil woman. But if bossy women disappeared off the planet tomorrow, no more potlucks. No more potlucks! How are you gonna build a community without a casserole? It cannot be done. Some of you are here tonight because your bossy lady friend told you to come out and buy a ticket and see a show. So your bossy lady friend's in Atlanta, and I got a text from my bossy lady friend who knew your bossy lady friend who told you to come here. Her name's Sarah. people to come. Oh, we're going to show me your leader. Show me your leader. There she is. You guys be nice to your bossy lady friends. They are important to you. They're gonna help you bury the body, okay? They have connections. They can do a group email. They've got it all together. Buy them a drink. You need these people in your life. And I was trying to figure out like what happened. What happened in our culture that bossy women became not fun? And I think it was prohibition. Okay, yeah. Okay, in 1919, bossy women got prohibition passed. We made alcohol illegal for everyone, and no one even wanted that. Did anyone else here watch the Ken Burns Prohibition documentary on PBS? No, you all have jobs? Okay, yeah, it's just for viewers like me? Okay, yeah, I'll tell you what it was. It was a bunch of black and white photographs of old-timey ladies, just mad, holding shotguns and hatchets. It was like a Dixie Chicks album cover. Yeah, and these ladies' faces were so mad. They're like, "Ooh, the pioneers of resting bitch face." But they did the impossible. They did the impossible. They got prohibition passed, and they couldn't even vote yet. Women didn't have the vote. They just whined hard enough. They got a constitutional amendment passed. We can't even do that today. Oh God, yeah, that's a buttload of, I'd like to speak to your manager, please. And this is why I think teenage girls are so terrifying. They are terrifying. It's because they have all this power and they're learning how to wield it. They're like baby copperheads and they can't control their venom. Do we have any girl moms here tonight? Make some noise. Oh, thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. Oh my gosh, I really thought I was gonna have a girl. I did. I went to a women's college, like I thought I was gonna have a girl. And my mom fell, and she had a medical emergency. I had to go take care of her for a little bit, and I had to give my mom a shower. And she was sitting in the shower, and I couldn't find her nipples. Oh. And then I was like, oh no. Did my mom have cancer, breast cancer, and I forgot? Did I forget? Am I in a dream? And then, no, we found them. They were under. They had gone out and then under, and they were on her lap. And have you seen hammer toes, up, out, under? My mommy has hammer titties. Hammer titties? That's next. It was the ghost of titties future for me. But I don't know, maybe, your titties get lower the more family law you practice. I don't know.
Hanging baskets.
Hanging baskets. So wait, is it cultural to hang baskets?
Those are the hanging.
Like fruit. Like a hammock. I know. So, okay, this isn't part of my jokes, but I just want to share this with you guys. I watched my son give my mom a hug. So, like, the grandson is hugging the grandma, and he did not want to touch those. She's wearing her night dress. He did not want to touch those titties. He did this. Like, I love you, Grammy. It's a good thing he's tall, so he couldn't, it was cute. He still wanted to hug, but I don't, that was a wild, that's burned on my brain, and it was like 5 years ago. Okay, what was I talking, that same child, okay, so this is the one, the one that's left at home, the airhead child. Yeah, he doesn't, my good one's gone, and now I'm stuck with the kid who can't read context clues. And my husband and I, when we get romantic, we shut our bedroom door, because we're not monsters. And this 16-year-old, 6-foot-tall child will come up to a door that's, almost never closed. And he will, do y'all feel that? And if people who have children, you feel, he'll wriggle the handle. It's like a cock-blocking nor'easter. Swooshing in and sucking all the boners out of the room. The only thing worse is if we can't remember those guys who have heart attacks when they're doing it. I'm convinced it's because they can't remember if they lock the door or not. And when they hear that, oh, it's easier to just die. Oh God. Okay. And you guys, I have to lock the door. I have to lock the door because I put on a show. Okay. My husband asked me to do a striptease for him, and I was like, yeah, you pay for everything. Sure, why not? Why not? Finally, a use for my musical theater degree. So like, I slapped on my tap shoes, and I warmed up my jazz elbows, and it was like, chicks and ducks and geese better scurry when I wear my tight little skirty with a fringe on top. My husband's like, time out. No, thank you. No, thank you. Oh, sassafras, my soft shoe not getting your dick hard. It's not razzmatazz not getting you randy. No, I'm not a monster. I'm not a monster. I can meet my husband halfway. He likes science. What's science and sexy? Neil deGrasse Tyson. Okay, role play. Okay. My husband's Neil. I'm a PhD candidate, but in a different department, so it's not me too-y. Don't worry, young people. Okay, and action. Professor, do you want to check on my Schrodinger's cat? Do you want to check on my kitty? Is it alive or is it dead? Time out, you all. Okay, that's a highbrow pussy joke, okay? Yeah. Don't worry if you don't know what Schrodinger's cat is. I don't know what it is either. It's just some science thing my husband told me about, where there's a cat in a box and you have to check on it, and my brain heard cat in box. They're like, oh, that's a pussy joke. Is there a beaver? Do they get snatched? Is there a bloody hatchet and a wound? My husband's like, Amy, no, stop that, no. Schrodinger's cat is how we describe quantum superpositions to people. And my brain heard quantum superposition. I'm like, yeah, we can try that if you want. It sounds hard though. We better stretch first. I don't know if anyone here gets nervous when their partner wants to try something new in the bedroom. I do. I get nervous. I don't want him to go where no man has gone before, okay? Yeah, a lady's final frontier.